So Stokes, you've been doing this a long time.
Right.
You're a singer, songwriter, producer. You do so many things.
Yes, sir.
How do you choose what to focus your energy on?
I think number one, over time you find out what you're really good at, and then you focus on those things. So for me, what I really enjoy is creating and connecting. So number one, from a creation side, I really focus on songwriting, the producing element of that. For me, it's not so much as kind of concentrating on frontman type things. It's about the behind the scenes parts that really make a hit song or a hit series or something that, you know, can save lives. So I think knowing your talent and then focusing your time on your talent, because you only got so much time during the day. And what you don't want to do is go around chasing rabbit holes all day. You want to find what you're good at and then really invest in that. And then here's the other thing, really important. Surround yourself with really good people who will take care of not only your passions and your interests, but will tell you that you're wrong if you're wrong. That is critical. Someone who will let you know when you're going off base. And because those are the type of people that will help you grow into the kind of person that you want to be. And also, quite frankly, will help you protect your financial resources, because what you don't want to do is be really good at your talent, you know, make money off of that and then go waste it on other things that you're not good at.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And so you were talking a little bit earlier about your mom and going into her retirement. And
right.
so this is something that we work with clients all the time.
Yeah.
And they're scared to go into retirement. They don't have a plan for that. What would you tell those people?
Okay, well, I would say I had the two best examples of that in the world, which are my mom, Peggy Nielson, and my dad, Dr. Craig Nielson.
Yeah.
Here was a guy, Harvard-educated guy, went to Emory Medical School, started his practice in Albany, Georgia, worked his tail off his whole life, you know. But my mom and my dad were very diligent about saving and investing and ensuring that when they are older, they have the financial stability to do what they wanted to do. My dad embraced retirement. This was the happiest guy. I mean, you would go over to the house, he's reading his book, he's, you know, he's taking little walks with the dog, he's listening to new music, he's calling you about ideas. By the way, I just think about this, and I think about the conversations I had with my dad that I didn't act on. He sends me this Wall Street Journal article years and years ago, like when digital finance was just starting. You know, Bitcoin, I think at this point, Mike, was maybe 5 cents or something. And he sends me this article, goes, hey, this is something you really need to look at. It's run by blockchain technology, and I think this is going to become a major factor in the world. If I literally had just taken the money that I went to Starbucks to get a coffee on and just bought that amount of Bitcoin, then
It'd be huge.
We would be doing this interview in Hawaii somewhere. I'd already have bought Mike and Mark their own custom trucks, which is my goal. Okay.
Yep.
You think Mark would use a custom truck if I got him one? Oh. Anyway, long way around of that is that they enjoyed it. They enjoyed it because they worked hard and they were smart with their money. I have a little bit of a different kind of feeling about what my future might be.
Yeah.
I do those things as well, but I look at folks like Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson gave me my shot in this industry. He's still touring and still putting on incredible shows in his 90s, y'all. Clint Eastwood making movies, incredible movies in his 80s and 90s. I do think the entertainment industry is one of those rare industries that you don't necessarily have to retire. That being said, you should live your life in a way that if you want to retire, you have the ability to do
Absolutely. And we talk about achieving financial freedom.
Right.
So not necessarily that you have to give up what you do and what you love, but
Yeah.
now you're financially in a position that you don't have to work for the money. You can
Yes.
go to work because you want to work, not because you have to.
Exactly, and those were the two examples that I had were my mom and dad who just followed that to a T, and I was lucky to see that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so how do you figure out what God's purpose is for your life? Like when you're introspectively looking and trying to figure out, well, what should be the next thing? How is that process for you?
Well, for me, it's actually pretty easy because as a Christian, I pray every day. I take time to really reflect on my life and try to find guidance in what I do. So I've always felt like every person is put on this earth with a purpose. I feel like I know what my purpose is. Mm-hmm. And so every day I need to get up. I need to engage enthusiastically and positively with the world. I need to surround myself with really good people. I need to be open to new things that may need my talent and utilize my talent. And that was the example of the Spirit of the Country Uniting to Save Lives concerts. But I had already I had the example of Willie Nelson doing Farm Aid because I saw that early on, how he did Farm Aid. And I said, oh, one day, if I ever get a chance to help society through music, I want to do it like Willie did it. So in other words, you almost get your plans ready and your templates ready. I don't know if I can say this, but I'm going to say this. When I was out in the early days of the Lost Trailers, we were touring through Texas, and that's when they had CBs. Y'all remember CB radios? And so we had a CB radio, and we would listen to the truckers talk. And one day I heard this trucker say, and y'all can cut this, Mark, you can edit it if you need to, but they were going through Dallas, and one of the guys was like, hey, it's really jammed up over here. Be careful and be prepared. And this other trucker goes, that's the 6 Ps. And the guy goes, what's that? Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Those, if you do those 6 Ps, that will be a very helpful thing. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Stokes.
You got it. Thank you.